A very good afternoon. You're watching Lunchtime News live on News Fest and Mahina Bongso. As usual, we start off with a look at your headlines. The Indian opposition leader is to visit Sri Lanka. Measures taken to bring to book individuals who manufacture and sell rice that contain colouring agents. And Syrian security forces have fired shells in the city of Hama. Starting off with news from here at home, leader of the opposition of the Indian Parliament, Sushma Swaraj, says that she will visit Sri Lanka next month. Swaraj has said that she will use this opportunity to visit Jaffna. She is expected to tour the island between the 17th and 18th of next month. According to the Hindu newspaper, the leader of the opposition has made this statement during a press conference after meeting with Speaker Chama Rajapaksa during his visit to the country. Meanwhile, Sushma Swaraj apologized for the protest held in the Indian Parliament against a group of Sri Lankan MPs, including Speaker Chama Rajapaksa, when they visited Parliament yesterday. The Consumer Affairs Authority states that measures have been taken to bring to book individuals who manufacture and sell rice that contain colouring agents which are harmful to human health. Chairman of the authority, Rumi Marzouk, stated that tests are being conducted in order to identify these colouring agents.
Health authorities recently revealed that such colouring agents cause various diseases. Chairman of the Consumer Affairs Authority stated that several inspection teams have been deployed to carry out raids in this regard. Marzouk requests the public to notify the Consumer Affairs Authority if any information is found with regard to places that sell or manufacture artificially coloured rice on telephone number 0112 399 146.
The Ministry of Health states that there is a high possibility of women in the country contracting cervical cancer. Specialist doctor at the cancer hospital in Maharagama, Dr. Yasantha Aryaratna, stated that nearly 900 women contract cervical cancer annually. He also stated that nearly 250 women have died owing to cervical cancer.
Cancer of the neck of the uterus or neck of the womb is one of the commoner malignancies or the cancers in Sri Lanka. Especially in the developing countries, this is prevalent, unlike in the developed countries. And the main cause of this cancer is the virus infection, which is lingering in the body. Usually this infection is spread through human sexual contact, and this virus will retain in the uterus, neck of the uterus or the lips of the uterine opening for some time, say sometimes 10 to 15 years, and after that some of these patients might go into a cancer stage. Early signs of the cancer is bleeding from the uterus.
Now, specialist Dr. Yasantha Aryaratna also stated that facilities are available at all hospitals in the country to detect cervical cancer.
This can be prevented by catching the cancer very early, and for that we have the pap smear. The pap smear facilities are available in the MOH offices throughout the country, and in all the major hospitals. There's a clinic called Suvanari Clinic, that's for Well Women's Clinic, and this Well Women's Clinic will perform free of charge this cancer detection, early detection test.
The fishing vessel Leonard, which left Mirissa recently and faced difficulties at sea, was towed back to the Tangol fishing harbour this morning. The vessel was rescued by a team from the Ocean University of Tangol after 2 weeks.
The fishing vessel left for sea from the Mirissa area on the 19th of last month. The vessel, with 5 crew members on board, had stalled at sea 3 days later, subsequent to experiencing a technical breakdown. Assistant Director of the Ocean University of Tangol stated that the university was informed about the incident on the 28th of last month. Subsequently, the Ocean University 6 vessel with 5 officials on board was dispatched to rescue the drifting vessel on the 29th. The Leonard fishing vessel with its 5 crew members were towed to the Tangol fishing harbour this morning. Assistant Director of the Ocean University of Tangol, W.A. Sanjeeva, stated that the 42-foot-long vessel had stalled 162 nautical miles away from land. Apart from the academic activities, we as the Ocean University of Tangol will continue to engage in rescue missions around the island. We levy a very low fee for our services. The rescued fisherman had this to say. We informed the Valigama Centre once we experienced an engine malfunction. We were just drifting in the sea. The winds and the currents were too strong.
The annual celebration of the Adipuram Palakodam of the Sri Bhadrakali Amman Kovil was held this morning. The program commenced with religious observances held at the Sammang Kotta Sri Manikapillayar Kovil in Bamblapitiya. Subsequently, devotees carrying milk pots reached the Marapatri Sri Bhadrakali Amman Kovil in Balavatta in a special procession. Prime Minister D.M. Jawaratne too participated in the puja, which was held at the Marapatri Sri Bhadrakali Amman Kovil. Following the sighting of the new moon, Muslims in Sri Lanka as well as the world over began the observance of fasting today.
Muslims the world over observe a month of fasting which signifies the brotherhood and unity of Islam. The most significant thing which makes the month of Ramadan more significant is that it is during this month that Allah revealed the Holy Quran to His Messenger, Prophet Muhammad. One significant aim of fasting is to understand the burden and difficulties of those who lack food and treat them as brothers. Muslims believe that engaging in fasting brings forth good health. During the 30-day fasting period, Muslims engage in religious activities and mostly concentrate in reciting the Holy Quran.
In more local news, the residents of the Nakkala area in Monaragala are facing immense difficulties due to the non-implementation of a drinking water project, which has been limited to mere promises for years. The area residents point out that though they have already paid money for water connections, they have still not received a solution.
Water supply is a problem faced by many families residing in the village of Nakkala. Though many programs have been suggested for this problem, a proper solution is yet to be provided. As a result, these pipelines were laid to supply water to Baker Street in Nakkala around 5 years ago. Though these pipelines were laid under the Gamidiriya program, which focuses on improving the quality of life of the villagers' dream of obtaining water is still only a pipe dream. 3 years later, the water board, under pressure from politicians in the area, had begun work on the project with funds allocated by the Uva Provincial Council. They have laid pipes up to a length of 600 meters. However, water comes only up to 200 meters. There are only 2 houses within this 200 meters. The entire other village is located at a higher ground level. The technical officers have laid this pipeline without any standards, plan or proper level. They collected money, but still there is no water. We are asking the officials to kindly provide us with water. When we made inquiries in this regard from the engineer in charge of the area, he pointed out that geographical differences have resulted in this problem. The problem is that water does not reach higher ground due to the loss of pressure which occurs when water travels some distance. We can solve this problem by increasing the pressure in the pipeline. However, it will incur a large cost and time. We hope to provide a temporary solution to this problem by using a small water pump to provide water to the required area.
One individual has been killed in a wild elephant attack in the Ganewalpola area in Kakirava. The Kakirava police stated that the attack occurred early this morning and